Nobody wants to hear this. But most people are not poor because they don't make enough money. They stay poor because they spend emotionally. And modern society is designed to make sure you never notice it. Every day, millions of people wake up stressed about money. They work harder, take extra shifts, search for motivation videos, dream about becoming financially free. But at the end of every month, they still have nothing left. Not because they're lazy, but because nobody taught them the psychology behind spending. Here's the dangerous truth. Most purchases are emotional, not logical. People don't buy things because they need them. They buy because they want to feel different, more respected, more attractive, more successful, less insecure, less empty. And companies know this. That's why advertisements almost never sell products. They sell emotions. A luxury watch doesn't sell time, it sells status. A sports car doesn't sell transportation, it sells identity. Expensive clothes don't sell fabric, they sell social approval. Modern marketing understands human psychology better than most people understand themselves. And once you realize this, you start seeing the world differently. Look carefully at social media. People constantly compare their lives to strangers online. Someone buys a new car, suddenly you feel behind. Someone travels to Dubai. Now your life feels boring. Someone shows expensive dinners and designer clothes. Now your normal life feels small. This is called artificial dissatisfaction. Social media creates problems, then industries sell you fake solutions. And the scary part? Most people never escape this cycle. They spend money trying to impress people, who are also broke, trying to impress other broke people. Think about how insane that is. Many people buy things they cannot afford, to create an image they cannot maintain. And slowly, their future disappears, one impulse at a time. A new phone, another subscription, fast food every day, clothes for validation, shopping to escape stress. Tiny emotional decisions, massive long-term consequences. Psychologists call this dopamine spending. Your brain receives temporary pleasure from buying something new. But the feeling fades quickly, so you buy again, and again, and again. That's why shopping addiction behaves similarly to other addictions. The brain starts chasing emotional relief instead of real fulfillment. This is why many people feel excited while buying things, but empty afterward. Because they weren't buying products, they were buying emotional escape. And modern companies are experts at exploiting loneliness, insecurity, boredom, and anxiety. Why do you think online shopping is so addictive? Because it removes friction. One click, instant reward. No thinking, no pause, no self-control. And the easier spending becomes, the harder discipline becomes. That's why financially intelligent people don't just control money, they control emotions. Because wealth is often psychological before it becomes financial. Poor spending habits usually begin inside the mind, long before they appear in the bank account. Many people grow up connecting money with self-worth. If they look rich, they feel valuable. If they own expensive things, they feel respected. But this creates a dangerous trap, because eventually, your identity becomes attached to consumption. You no longer buy because you need something, you buy because you need validation. And validation is expensive. This is why some of the richest-looking people are secretly drowning in debt. Meanwhile, many truly wealthy people look surprisingly normal. Simple clothes, simple cars, quiet lifestyles. Because real wealth often looks boring, and fake wealth usually looks loud. The wealthy understand something emotional spenders never learn. Money is freedom. Every dollar saved is future freedom, future time, future peace, future opportunities. But emotional spending sacrifices the future for temporary feelings. That's why discipline matters more than income in many situations. A person earning $3,000 while controlling emotions can become wealthier than someone earning $10,000 with no self-control. Because income means nothing without discipline. And this is where modern society becomes dangerous. People are constantly encouraged to consume, buy more, upgrade more, show more, spend more. Nobody teaches restraint anymore, and restraint feels painful in a culture addicted to instant gratification. Because discipline is uncomfortable at first. Saying no feels uncomfortable. Saving money feels slow. Investing feels boring. But emotional spending creates invisible chains. Debt, stress, anxiety, dependence. And most people don't realize they are trapped until years disappear. One of the biggest psychological differences between poor and wealthy mindsets is this. Poor people often ask, "What can I buy?" Wealthy people ask, "What can this money become?" That single shift changes everything. Because financially intelligent people see money as a tool, not as emotional therapy. They understand delayed gratification, the ability to sacrifice temporary pleasure for long-term freedom. And psychology shows this skill predicts success in almost every area of life: health, relationships, business, money. People who control impulses usually win long-term. But most people are trained to chase short-term dopamine instead. That's why discipline feels rare today. Look around. People can't sit quietly anymore, can't save consistently, can't delay pleasure, can't resist comparison. Everything is immediate now. An immediate pleasure often creates delayed suffering. But delayed discipline creates future freedom. That's the trade. And once someone truly understands this, their life changes completely. They stop buying to impress strangers, stop using shopping to escape emotions, stop confusing luxury with happiness. And slowly, they begin building something most people never achieve: financial peace. Not fake wealth, not internet status, not temporary attention, real peace. The kind that comes from knowing you are in control of your life. Because at the end of the day, the most dangerous thing keeping people poor isn't low income. It's unconscious, emotional spending. And the moment you control your emotions, you begin controlling your future.